Hey, what's up? Paul Allen with Video VOX on some Vikings-related issues. Just got done doing the radio show at Mystic Lake Casino Hotel. Had a fantastic time with that. Thanks to everybody who came out. Now, from a Viking standpoint, they supposedly are trading for quarterback Trevor Siemian with the Denver Broncos. If you lay out Trevor's stats during his run with Denver and compare them to like Case Keenum and his run with LA and St. Louis and Houston, they're very similar. That's certainly in no way to say with Siemian they would ever get what they got from Keenum last year, but I completely understand the deal. And for sure, with Trevor Siemian, looks like it would be a quality backup to Kirk Cousins. Now, to the situations taking place in my sinkhole at the spot. I had to get this out, didn't feel like writing. Mike Florio from ProFootballTalk.com reports the Minnesota Vikings supposedly are having a visit with defensive tackle Sheldon Richardson. Those of you who listen to 9 to Noon, you will hear us repeatedly talk about a defensive tackle spot called the 3 technique. Richardson plays that spot. Now, after he was traded from the Jets to Seattle last year, Sheldon's sacks were pretty minimal for Seattle. Maybe it was a weird situation. Nevertheless, he does play that 3 technique spot. When he played for the New York Jets and had his best run, he was a defensive end in a 3-4 defense. So I'm not going to say he was miscast, but he did do his best damage in a 3-4 defense. If the Vikings indeed are interested in signing Sheldon Richardson, I'm not exactly sure he would be the type of 3 technique they're looking for from a pass rushing standpoint, but Sheldon is a relatively accomplished defensive lineman, so we'll see where that goes. Now, finally, and I got this out on the radio show today, podcastable at KFAN.com, Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu for the Arizona Cardinals. You know, he was released because he supposedly wouldn't take a pay cut, and for Mathieu, if you follow some things online, what's important to him is playing for a culture where defense matters, and they also are very intent on winning. Quite honestly, that just sounds like the Minnesota Vikings, where defense really matters, and they're, in my opinion, close to a Super Bowl berth. Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, doesn't go by Honey Badger anymore, but Tyrann Mathieu used to play at LSU and with the Arizona Cardinals. I can't stop thinking about the possibilities of Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu in a Mike Zimmer-led defense. So it doesn't necessarily mean he needs to usurp anybody's spot. And I don't even know if we have enough money to spend on Tyrann Mathieu after the Kirk Cousins deal, but that's definitely something that interests me specifically because he can play inside in nickel defense. He can be that third corner and a spot that was manned by Mackenzie Alexander and Terrence Newman. God bless Terrence, but he's about to be 40. Mackenzie is still very inconsistent, in my opinion, and Mathieu meshed with Zimmer, holy cow. I think the possibilities are limitless. Just streaming my football consciousness on a nondescript Thursday, thinking about Minnesota Vikings football. Thanks for watching.